Tudors, gorgeous Georgians, slimy Stuarts, more Victorian, woeful wars, ferocious fights, stingy castles, daring knights, horrors that defy description, cutthroat council, bull Egyptian, vicious Vikings, cruel crime, punishment from ancient times, Roman, rotten, rank and ruthless, cavemen, savage, fierce and toothless, groovy Greeks, rainy sages,
need a little Middle Ages.
Gory stories, we do that, and your host are talking rats. The past is no longer a mystery. Welcome to Horrible Histories. Rotten Romans.
Hi, I'm a Shouty man, and I'm here to tell you about all new Roman baths. After a hard day watching your slave do all the work, why not de-stress in a range of temperature-controlled baths?
This room is freezing.
It's supposed to be. It's called the Frigidarium.
Now this room is boiling.
Of course it is. This is the steam room, or coldarium.
Where's the nice temperature area?
You mean tepidarium.
Yeah, that one.
Not telling you.
Oh, you're starting to get annoying now, mate.
I get that a lot. Or you can relax in the library.
Or you can relax in the library.
And there's a state-of-the-art security system to make sure your clothes aren't stolen. It's a slave!
I didn't have enough change for the slave. Someone's nicked my toga.
Well, at least the library's useful for something. Whether you're meeting your friends, meeting for business, or just doing your business.
Tell me you're not.
I most certainly am.
The Roman baths is the place to come. And just look at the results. Before, slightly dirty. After, covered in blood, excrement, pus and wee.
I'm covered in what?
So come to the Roman baths today. And when I say today, I mean this morning. The water isn't changed all day. So by the afternoon, it's disgustingly dirty. And don't miss your chance to get 25% off. Just take a Roman bath with an open wound on your leg, catch gangrene from the dirty water, and get 25% off! Yes, get your leg chopped off to prevent the gangrene from spreading. You can find it all in new Roman baths.
Yeah, I've just been for a Roman bath. Now I need a good wash.
Get away from me, Marco.
Did you know Romans didn't use soap? Something we have in common. Instead, they used to clean themselves with olive oil, which they'd scrape off with a small metal tool called a strigil. The Romans were a really advanced society, but they were surprisingly superstitious.
Stupid deaths, they're funny 'cause they're true. Woo! Stupid deaths, hope next time it's not you. No, a pine nut. It's very nice in salads. Next! I said next! Anybody there? Come on, we haven't got forever. Well, we have actually, but that's not the point. Oh, there you are. Look, we can see you, mate. You may as well come on out. There's nobody to fear here. It's just me, Death, and a couple of skeletons.
Sorry about that. I'm just a bit paranoid about people trying to kill me. What was that?
Well, I've got some good news for you, mate. Your worries are over. You're already dead. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah.
So who are you, anyway?
Oh, Domitian, Roman Emperor. Domitian.
And you're paranoid someone wants to kill you, yeah?
Who told you that?
You did just then.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I did, yeah. Yeah, I am. I had all of the marble in my palace cleaned, so shiny it was like a mirror, so that I could see any strangers approaching.
Watch out! Behind you!
Oh!
I'm messing with you, mate. I do that sometimes. So, what made you so paranoid?
When I was younger, soothsayers foretold the exact year, day, and hour when I would die.
Hey, I'm a fortune teller too. I predict that this death is gonna be stupid.
Yes, very good. As you can imagine, when the predicted day came, I was like super-duper paranoid.
As you would be.
It was foretold that I would be killed at midday, so I spent the whole morning in dread, until my attendants came and told me that 12 o'clock had long passed. The soothsayer was wrong. So much relieved, I went for a bath and...
Oh, and you were scalded to death. Drowned in the bath, in the toilet, slipped on the soap, swallowed a loofah.
No. I was killed by an assassin.
But I thought it was long gone midday.
So did I. Turns out my attendants had lied about the time. Soothsayers were right. I was killed at 12 on the dot.
Yeah, they lied to... What time did you think it was? 12:30.
Well, around then, yeah.
Not 12:30, 12:30. You're through to the afterlife.
Thanks very much.
Assassin!
What?
I'm messing with you, mate.
Quite a joker.
You're already dead. Chillax, man. Oh, sometimes I love my job. I do, though. I really do. Stupid deaths, stupid deaths. Hope next time it's not you.
Vile Victorians.
Factory bosses in Victorian times could be very mean, and working conditions were appalling. But it wasn't all bad. A few employers actually wanted to improve the lives of their workers. It's jolly good.
In this week's episode of Victorian Undercover Proprietor, Sir Titus Salt has gone into the mills where he made his fortune. He's disguised as one of the workers to see what life is really like for his employees.
So, what's it like to work in, mate? This factory?
Noisy!
But I can't see, it's too noisy.
No, it's noisy! It's smoggy too, it gets into the lungs!
Sorry? Oh, I see, the smog gets into your lungs. Right.
No, it gets into the lungs!
What?
Titus has finally got the message about the terrible conditions his employees work in, and their living conditions aren't much better.
Wife, kids, here's the new bloke I was telling you about. New bloke, wife, kids.
Pleased to meet you. Could I possibly use your lavatory?
Our lavatory?
Lavatory. A small room outside you use to do your business.
Your business?
No, it's not my business. I'm just a humble worker.
Oh, well, you said do your business.
Yes, a toilet. A small room you use to poo in.
Disgusting. Just go in the backyard like everybody else.
Okay.
Oh, will you not stay for your tea?
I'd love to. What is for tea?
I think it's nothing tonight. We can't afford it. Luckily, we're not that hungry because all the cotton fluff from the mill gets in our bellies.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
I'm sorry.
Not wanting to spend any longer living with them than he absolutely has to, Titus has decided it's already time to reveal his true identity to the Hovell family.
I expect you're wondering why I brought you here. I'm not a humble mill worker. I am, in fact, the owner of these here mills, Sir Titus Salt.
No! I knew it! I knew that were a disguise as soon as I saw the daft fake beard.
Ow!
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Over this past week, day, I've experienced firsthand the hardships of working in one of my mills. I've seen how tough it is for you to live in such a horrible, dirty, filthy, cramped, disgusting little hovel.
Steady on.
So I'm going to build a new village. And I'm going to call it Saltaire. And it'll be a model village.
We'll never fit in it.
Not that sort of model village. It'll be the model of all the village should be. Everything you could possibly want will be there. Fresh air, hospital, a church, even a reading room.
We can't read.
Aye, but your children will be able to. For there will be a school there.
Aww.
And you'll even have your own lavatory.
Why would anyone want a small room to poo in?
And I shall build a new cleaner mill nearby where you can work for me.
I'm not being funny, but what's in it for you?
Well, happy, healthy people make better workers.
You got yourself a deal.
All right.
Just one question.
Fire away, my friend.
You sure that's not a fake beard?
Don't push it.
Next week on Victorian Undercover Proprietor, Lord Lever reveals his plans to build his factory workers' houses, which have bathrooms.
What's a bathroom?
It's a small room with a bath in it.
What's a bath?
It's where you wash yourself with soap.
What soap?
This is going to be harder than I thought.
A number of Victorian bosses, Sir Titus Salt, the Lever brothers, Joseph Rowntree and George Cadbury, created cleaner, better accommodation for their factory employees. But did any of them spare a thought for how this would affect the factory rats? Not one. It's an absolute scandal!
Measly Middle Ages.
Report, Corporal. The battle is fierce, sir. We've lost 1,000 men. 1,001. But then so have the enemy, so it's pretty much even Steven.
Then we fight on to victory.
To victory!
We will never give up.
Never give up!
With one final push, we will reclaim our bucket.
Reclaim our... Sorry, it sounded like you said reclaim our bucket.
Yes, reclaim our bucket.
Right, what bucket?
Well, a couple of guys from Modena stole our town's bucket. So in order to get it back, the Pope has insisted we launch a full-scale war.
Over a bucket?
It's a ceremonial bucket.
I don't care if it's a magic bucket. We've lost 1,000 men.
1,001?
Sorry, mate, 1,001. I thought this was a holy war, church against empire, not some squabble over a bucket.
Captain Knighton, any luck?
No sign of the bucket, sir. But I did find this cup.
Liza, I told you, it has to be the bucket.
Well, what does it look like?
It's about so big. It's made of solid oak. It's got an opening. Well, it looks like a bucket!
Can't we just buy a new one?
No! This bucket is a symbol of Bologna's civic pride, and we cannot allow those dogs from Modena to take it from us. That is why the Pope has commanded that we get out there and get it back. So get out there and get it back.
As you command.
And Liza, make sure you don't damage it.
I don't want a hole in my bucket, dear Liza.
Okay, right, on my command then. Charge! Looks like he kicked the bucket.
Fancy going to war over a bucket? This next lot were fighting over the crown of England. Yes, when Henry first died, his daughter Matilda wanted to be queen, but her cousin Stephen had other ideas. Let battle commence.
Here's the tale of me, Matilda, and my fight with cousin Stephen to succeed Henry first throne.
My wife's also called Matilda.
Quite confusing, cause we choose to claim Matilda's throne's our own.
I'm Henry, that Matilda's son. You got that? Here's the story of our spat.
Starts in 1135 when King Henry, my father, died. And I think you'll find named me Matilda as his heir. But his nephew Stephen said
that crown should be upon my head. I'm a man and men come first. What? It's only fair.
Had married Geoffrey of Anjou, stuck in France, not Waterloo, and Steve without a voulez-vous took throne from me, should be dancing queen.
Oh, stop causing such a scene.
Give me crown and take a chance on me. I'm heir to the throne, not you. Ah.
Think you'll get it back now that I'd like to see.
Oh, I do. Ford in Lincoln,
She caught me.
was proclaimed first English lady,
But she made many enemies. Remember me, I'm Stephen's wife. Made royal councillors agree that she lacked femininity. Took Stephen's army and besieged her.
Ugh, more strife. I was trapped, so faked my death, hid in coffin, held my breath, escaped.
You think that I'm impressed? Well, I'm not. Just look who I've got. Your half-brother. Want to swap? Gimme, hubby, and we'll fight again. The winner takes it all. Aha!
In Oxford I'll besiege,
And I'll escape, and then
I'll join the battle call. Age 14 I fought but lost, so Uncle Stephen stayed as boss. Who should be ruler, Mama?
Mia.
Here we go again. Sadly, my darling Matilda caught a fever and it killed her. I gave up my dream to build a royal dynasty. When my son died, had no heir, which was